lost. In Austin, I saw pause. My eyes crossed to a table. Paralyzed by pair-wise dice, then tits to this headed slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, moments reflected. Often veers a pit, quick, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raining rain, rekindle the flame. Close as she draws near. Stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, in paradise. We know I've heard this. In paradise, in paradise. We know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you conceive. Are you my paradise? In paradise, our universe becomes one. Are you my paradise?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. I'm trying to hook my boy Drew Hinthorn up. Can't hear anything. How's that? Is that better?
I think everything's coming out of your speaker.
Well, it should be coming out for you, my brother.
Yeah,
We shouldn't be worried.
that's
You got it?
Yep.
All right. Okay, you're happy now. Thank you, Sable. She brought us some candy. Oh, don't help your brother. I don't give him nothing. Why are you giving him stuff just because he's your brother?
It's just from mom.
Oh, it's from mom. Okay, never mind. Hey, never mind. It's from mom. Yeah, she can bring you whatever she wants. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and we're joined by my boy Drew Hinthorn of Husker Drew Pigs.
3-1.
3-1 last night. Today we're coming to you from YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank that makes things happen.
Yes, they do. They're a member of the FDIC, an equal housing lender. If you have any needs for any loans, please contact them online. Oh, here's my stuff. I was like, where's my thing at? It's not streaming. You can contact them at www.ynbok.com.
Or you can come in and see him.
Or you come in and see him. Well, we can't come in and see Ken. He ain't here.
No?
He still ain't here.
Shocker.
Looking right there next to him. He ain't here.
He was faking the front last time.
Or you come in and see. Well, Nathan Taylor ain't here either. He's sick.
See?
Everybody's sick today. Is Joe Horn here?
I thought I
Joe Horn is here. We got somebody here that can come back. But here are all the locations that you can come and see. Of course, we are at the main bank, 401 Elm Street, here in Yukon is where we're at. But they have 4 other locations that you can visit if that's what you want to do. And so we did that. Now, Drew, we've got a full schedule today.
Okay.
Hopefully William Tisdale is going to come on today. I talked to William earlier, and William said that he was going to try to make it on. I sent him a Zoom link, and we're almost ready to the point where people can call in now, and I'm excited about when that will happen, when we get people to call in. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Getting people to actually call in, yeah, that's going to be fun. Tonight, the Thunder. We're going to start everything off.
Everybody playing?
I don't know, but the Clippers are not going to hold back
No.
after what we did to them.
gonna
I
try
mean,
to run it up.
I will give it to Thunder and Sam Presti. We pulled a fast one on them. We pulled a fast one on them.
Hey, it's not our job to tell them who our starting lineup is.
No, it's really not, but at the same time, come on now. You got to give them a little love. I mean,
Right.
you know. But we held that back right to game time. Right to game time. And I looked over and saw Kawhi not playing. I go, hey, we got a chance to win. And I think that's exactly
Think the
what.
Suns care if we told them that it was our starting lineup?
Now, the Suns don't care.
Right.
They got a little
They
deeper
want to
lineup.
lose.
But they have a little deeper lineup
That's true.
than the Clippers do.
Plus 6.5. That doesn't seem like enough there.
No, it doesn't. But anyway, I went over and I've got the Thunder and their points. This year we've gone down from the last time we were averaging 110. We're averaging 109.8, only shooting 41%. That's down. 3-point shooting, of course, that's going down. We were at 30, now we're at 27. Assists, 23, that's gone down. And of all of the stats I just named, the most important one that's gone down is turnovers. We've gone from 13 turnovers a game, almost 14 to 10 and .3,
Number one.
really almost 10.
10.3.
Yeah, 10.3, but I'm just saying that's down from 14.5. So
That was number one first. That's
I'm excited about that and what the Thunder are doing. But tonight, Drew, I was at 6.5 because it was 7. Then I found someone that said it's 6 Thunder at +6, and I know what you're going to do. The under 12, 218.5. I already know you're taking that.
oh yeah, for sure.
Can't spell Thunder without under.
It'll be dangerous tonight just because the Clippers are going to try to score a bunch of points.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think that I don't know if Paul George is going to play, but for sure Marcus Morris and Kawhi are going to play.
Right.
I mean, both of them are going to play. And you know what would be nice if Josh played. If Josh played, I think that would give us a better chance. I don't know if he's going to or not, but I think that would give us a better chance to play if Josh was playing tonight, and I just don't know if he is.
Well, it says Kawhi Leonard went back to Los Angeles, so he's not playing.
He flew back to L.A. for what?
It says Leonard expect to return to Los Angeles on Wednesday.
How much are they paying him?
Paul George is still out with COVID illness. COVID not related illness, is what it says. So that means it's COVID.
That means that he's not sick, but he has he tested positive.
Okay.
You know, and that's my thing with that. We've talked about that before, Drew.
Yep.
If you're a professional athlete,
Yep.
don't go to the bars. Don't hang out with the people in your circle. Hey, look, you need to be careful on who you hang out with, where you go.
Right.
You know?
Be like, I'll see you in July.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep my circle tight. I'm going to keep the people around me tight. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just not going to. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If you're going to be a fool, then guess what? I'm taking you off the payroll because you know all those idiots are hanging around them. They're paying them. And my deal is this. What happens when LeBron did it best of anybody I've ever seen? He took all his buddies. He goes, okay, you're going to learn about business. You're going to be my manager.
Yep.
You're going to learn about agent. You're going to go over here. And you're going to spend 2 years for free
Right.
doing all these things to learn how to do that business. So we're going to invest in it, and you're going to make it happen.
So,
That's how you do it.
Paul George and Marcus Morris, personal reason Tuesday's game. Leonard and Morris are expected to miss Thursday's game, while George could return, listed as doubtful.
In other words, he's playing.
Right. They'll run that right up to game time.
Yeah, they're going to do exactly what the Thunder did to them. I mean, that's what they're going to do.
I mean, can Thunder win 2 in a row against Clippers? That'd be nice.
Drew, without Josh Giddey, no.
Yeah.
But, like I said, the whole thing is this, and I was saying this yesterday, was it yesterday? I guess it was yesterday. Trey Mann can come down and shoot 4 times in a row. And that's his problem. He'll score 2 in a row, then he'll miss 2 in a row. Well, the problem is the 2 in a row that you miss are the ones that cost us every time. Are you comfortable with him shooting 4 or 5 times in a row?
No, that's not his job.
No. But what I've said this before. I think Trey is at the point where he's like, I'm trying to get paid. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go out and I'm going to do what I need to do to make my money.
Right.
That's what he's doing. Or
you're
going to trade me. I'm good trade bait because I can score.
I guess I'm not saying I'm not comfortable with him shooting 4 or 5 shots in a row. It depends on what those shots are. But in the Thunder's case, they can't shoot. So, I mean, they're 29th in the league in 3-point percentage.
Yep. Lakers are last at 22.5.
We'll get to them. We'll get to that. But yeah, I mean, you're not going to be good.
No.
And if you got a guy, he's a scorer. He was a scorer in college. I mean, he probably still got a little of that in him. Let him shoot.
Yeah, but my deal is this: like,
but I'm with you. He's trying to get paid.
He's trying to get paid. That's what he's doing. He's trying to get paid at the cost of the Thunder. He's like, we're not going to be any good anyway. I might as well score and drop on my average. So next year you have to pay me, or you can trade me and let me go.
Yep.
And get something back. And it's just frustrating to me. So, but speaking of news, let's talk about a little NBA news.
Okay. What you got?
Ben Carroll, your boy, who you love, who you call the best player to pick out of the draft.
That's tough for me to say.
I know because he's a Dookie, but you got to give people love that you got to give them love.
Exactly. I'm with you.
He's the 7th NBA player in history to post 20-plus games in his first 5.
Wow.
He had 29, 10, and 4 and 2.
And we knew it was going to be that way.
Oh, he was a mess NBA ready.
He made Chet look silly.
Well, my thing with the problem with the Thunder is they said if they had the number 1 pick, they would have taken Chet no matter what. I'm like, are you out of your mind? Huh?
That little gamesmanship, maybe.
No,
maybe.
I guess, but
acting like they got the guy they wanted.
Well,
I don't know why you'd say that now watching Ben Carroll play, but
I mean, we know that when we watched him, he killed Chet.
yeah,
He killed him.
Yeah, then didn't even play the second half.
Didn't he play the second? He just murdered him. But anyway, the list of the 7 players to do it, he's in a tall list. Well, except for one guy. You got Wilt, Hall of Fame. Elvin Hayes, Hall of Fame. Grant Hill, Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Oscar Robertson, Hall of Fame. Dominic Wilkins.
Grant Hill's not in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Huh?
Grant Hill's not in the Hall of Fame.
How come he's not? He's not?
No, Dookie is. No, we ever had that.
Oh, that's right. We did. That's right. Because I was saying
we said he'd be the only one.
He'd be the only one because he got hurt.
Yep.
But Grant Hill, to me, still should be in the Hall of Fame. That's just.
He may eventually get in.
Yeah, but like Deion Sanders said, if you got to think about it, they ain't Hall of Fame.
Right.
But the thing, like I said, I have a problem with that, Deion. It's like, are they a first ballot Hall of Fame? If you got to think about it, not if they're a Hall of Famer, but if they're a first ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like to me, Steve Smith, the wide receiver for the Panthers, and everybody else. To me, Steve Smith, Hall of Fame, first ballot. No, Hall of Famer. Yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think first ballot should be those guys that you have no question. Like Terrell Owens, I'm not a fan of his. Never really liked him. Drew, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But he's a first ballot Hall of
there's
Famer.
no doubt
And they kept him to the second because he's a jerk. But I'm like, and that's the thing, like I've said many times about having writers as Hall of Fame people. Dude, you didn't play. Who the hell are you to tell me I'm not good enough? Right. Why don't you go ask my peers?
Yep.
And all you Hall of Fame writers, I'm talking to all you guys who get some power out of picking Hall of Famers, you should go ask players who the hell they think should be in there. Because the one thing about athletes, if somebody's better than you. No question. Drives me nuts. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What in the...
You give me that shirt.
What are y'all doing? What? Jesus.
That's pretty close.
Oh, my, it was real. I couldn't get you an arm bar.
I got the T-shirt.
Oh, my God. Oh, okay, everybody. That was Kimberly and Randy reenacting what happened at the Thunder game. Kimberly, we didn't see you where you were trying to punch that dude. You were getting ready to punch him.
I was.
I know, you were getting ready to punch him.
You were going to protect me, but you didn't.
All right, come on this side.
I had you.
I thought you.
I had to do it in an arm bar. He wasn't
I
going.
did yoga. I was about on doing a handstand.
I had you. He wasn't going.
I was on
anywhere.
a headstand to get the dadgum.
But Drew, did you see the picture of her and the Thunder coach trying to do the headstand?
Oh,
yoga.
I need to see
Kimberly,
it,
you need to help that boy out. It was terrible.
Oh, it was
terrible.
bad.
But anyway, we've talked about that, and Kimberly and Randy are making fun of the T-shirt thing, but it was Drew's daughter who we were trying to get the T-shirt for, and this old dude tried to reach behind and steal the T-shirt. I'm like, dude, you're an old dude. She's 4. Clearly, he's not a ticket season ticket holder, so thank God we wanted. Hey, Kimberly, I need your protection if we see him tonight at the game.
Don't worry, y'all. Better not show up.
Oh, my God, that was classic.
That was good.
That was really good. They basically were reenacting the T-shirt thing that we told you about.
I even dropped it.
Yeah, he dropped it. It's right there. I'm reaching for it. Randy's sliding in there. I couldn't put him in an arm bar, though. That's my boy.
You don't want to hurt him.
I can't put him in an arm bar. He's old. That dude was old, too.
He was old.
But I didn't care about that. That was for my niece. She wasn't getting her T-shirt. That was out.
Right.
Okay, now let's get to your favorite thing. This is going to be hard for us both, but we got to talk about it.
Yeah.
NBA scores last night. Magic, and the Cavs. I'm going to tell you, the Cavs are sneaky good.
Yep.
They really are sneaky.
They're in your top
sneaky
10.
Good. Yeah, they're in my top 10. We'll go over the power rankings here in just a minute. The Magic take care or get beat by the Cavaliers, and that's when we were talking about Banchero, and he went off on them last night because they have no answer for him. Nobody does. I can't even wait till they play us because I don't think we have an answer for him either. I mean, it'd have to be Wiggins is the only guy that's physically kind of to be able to match him up. I mean, Baisley can't. Poku for sure can't.
No.
Jeremiah Robinson-Earl isn't quick enough. Kendrick Williams isn't physically tough enough and strong enough. So I think Wiggins is the only guy that can even remotely even try to stop him.
Right.
Hawks and Pistons. And by the way, that game got taken away as a TV game because Chet's hurt.
Right.
That was going to be the Thunder's only nationally televised game this year, which is kind of bad.
Yeah.
Hawks, Pistons.
Went over.
Yeah, that was your over pick, wasn't it?
Went under. I'm sorry. Went under.
But that was your pick, wasn't it?
Yeah, went
What'd
under.
you have yesterday?
Went under by half a point.
What'd you have yesterday?
Went under by half a point, Matt. It was 234 and a half, and it ended up 234.
I know, but isn't that what didn't you have the under? What did you have? I don't remember what you sent me yesterday.
Oh, no. Let's see. Yeah, it went over. So, Hawks Pistons over 229. It went over.
But you picked that.
Yep.
Yep.
And the we'll get to the rest of them. But,
Okay, then Nets and the Bucks.
That's another winner.
Dude. Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
No shots.
Hey, that's who we could trade Westbrook for.
Hey, Kevin Durant's not going to let
Come
that
on.
happen. Westbrook is not going to.
Come on.
No. Kyrie's going to be a
Kevin
Laker.
Durant leaves,
Kyrie will be a
he comes to
Laker.
LA.
Kyrie will be a Laker next year because they're not going to pay him. The
Package
Lakers will
deal.
pay him.
We'll trade
The
LeBron.
Lakers. Hey, the Lakers have $47 million next year.
We'll trade LeBron and Westbrook for Ben Simmons and Durant.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, I know, heartbeat.
I mean, I'll take that all day long. Oh, and Austin Reeves, y'all take him too. But the Bucks, they're just. I mean, did you see where Giannis? He scores on him and goes down the court like he's small. I said, "Oh man, come on, Giannis, be nice." But there's no nice. You bust people up.
He looks good this year, man.
Yeah, you can bust. He does.
He's been in the gym.
Yeah, he has. Hornets and the Knicks. I'm telling you,
The Knicks.
the Knicks, man.
Yep.
I like the Knicks. They're
Yeah,
young.
Good squad.
They're young. They're athletic.
A
They
lot
get
of
up and down the
young-
court. I really, really like them a whole lot.
There's a lot of young, talented teams in the East.
Did you have that one too?
No, I didn't, but I did like the over.
Oh, you did. You said I did like the over in there. Sixers, Raptors. Sixers are done, bro. What are they?
Yeah, they cost
They're
me.
1-4, 1-3.
They cost me the clean board sweep last night.
Dude, the Raptors. I like the Raptors.
You do.
With Siakam and what's the young kid, the rookie of the year that they had last year.
I like the point guard from Wichita State's a good kick.
Yeah. Oh man, what's his name? I can see him now. Light skinned brother with the number 25
Nasty.
that shoots. They needed to pay him and they did.
Yep.
But anyway, the Sixers, dude. They can say what they want to. Ben Simmons, them doing what they did to him have cost them. They're no longer a contender, really.
Doc Rivers
without
gonna get
them.
fired?
Yes,
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he will next.
Can we get him in LA?
He may not make it through the year.
All right. I'd like to have him out in LA.
Well, I mean,
He's a good coach.
yeah, he's a real good coach. He just can't win in the playoffs, clearly.
Right. He ain't making the playoffs, so that don't matter.
Yeah. You're right now. What you're saying is get us to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's get to the
Let's
playoffs.
Get us there.
Pacers and the Bulls. You know, we both
you.
love the Bulls.
And the under.
Yep. Oh, you got both of them.
Yeah.
So
Nice little unit too, because we talked about it.
Yep.
They don't like each other.
they don't like each other at all.
And it was for those two teams, it's a pretty good battle.
But the Bulls, they're mid-range games and what they have. They're big inside.
Colby White.
Yep. They're big. They're physical. They can shoot the mid-range. They got guys who can finish. They're just nasty. Spurs and T-Wolves.
Yeah. What was the final on that one?
122-134 T-Wolves.
Yeah. T-Wolves are tough.
Yeah, the Spurs beat them the other night, and then the T-Wolves just came out, weren't missing shots.
T-Wolves are going to be a team that is going to get better as the year goes on. They're going to get better and better and better.
Once they figure it out, once they figure out what to do inside with the big boy, it's going to make a huge difference for them. And Anthony Edwards, he's a monster, bro.
And Big Cat's kind of always not really been soft, but
He's soft.
kind of
He's soft, man.
For lack of a better word, I'm gonna call him soft. But I think with that,
He's
better
not
team,
intense.
the
How
better-
about that?
There we go.
Not intense.
The better team around him is gonna make him play harder. You know what I mean? When they're in it, at the end of the year and they're a 6 or 7 seed or a 5 seed, he's going to play hard.
Yeah.
And he's tough when he plays hard.
Well, the whole thing with him, though, in the playoffs, Drew, he's fantastic.
He shoots too many threes.
I'm saying, he's fantastic in the first half. And then after that, he disappears.
Because he can make a living down on the block in the playoffs, and he to me, he shoots too many threes in the playoffs, but that's me. They got other guys that can shoot threes.
Hey, last but not least,
Oh, boy.
the Jazz.
Oh. Glad you skipped the Lakers.
I'm skipping the Lakers.
All right. Yeah, Jazz again.
I mean, look at them, man.
Yeah. Undefeated.
I mean, I can't believe what they're doing.
Guess
I
who
mean,
the Lakers play next?
the Jazz,
Yeah. And then the Nuggets, and then the T-Wolves. They're going 0-7.
they can go 0. They can go literally 2 out of 13.
Yeah. Well, we looked at it the other day. What we say? They go 3-13.
3-13.
Real easy.
Heat, Blazers.
That was a good game. Heat put it on them. Second half, that fourth quarter.
Oh, look who slid by. You waited. Yeah, you waited till the camera wasn't on, and then you slid. I'm gonna tell you this: the Heat. To me, that just put the Blazers where they belong.
Well, you like the Blazers, though.
I do like them, but they're still young.
You got
Give
a
me
lot
a
of
little-
teams. How many you got? You got like a top
I
15?
like them. I don't want. I mean, that means they're not my team. I just
You
like
got
them.
like a top 15. I just got a top
I like
10.
them. I like the. Really? We'll go over the top 10 if you want. In a minute, you want to go over top 10? We'll go over top 10. Over here, running your mouth as usual. Now, since that, we're going to talk about the Lakers and Nuggets. How
First
painful
half-
was that?
First half cover. Lakers +4.
That was it.
That's it.
Dude, this
Third
guy
quarter,
last
they were
night,
terrible.
me and Dave Dearduff were watching the game last night, and we ran into Mark and Maya at Cats, and Cats Tavern, and this guy's sitting there going, I can't blame Westbrook now. You can't blame Westbrook. He ain't playing. I said, man, I'm going to blame Westbrook. He goes, I don't like him, but you can't blame him. He ain't playing. And I go, dude, just stop.
Yeah.
Just go away. Get away from me. You do not understand basketball at all. You're drunk. Go away.
Yep.
You're a basketball player. He goes, well, when I played, I didn't care if somebody was toxic on the team. It didn't bother you. I go, that don't bother you. We're talking about the team.
Right.
His attitude, the way he's approaching, everything you're doing
Well,
is
the
affecting the
48
whole
million
team.
it's costing us.
Yeah. Well, but Drew, I'm sorry, but this is how I feel. And I'm the Lakers. I'm like, you're not going to get anything for him,
Nope.
okay? And to me, why throw away your picks, even though they're way down the road?
Right.
Why throw them away from him? To me, look, Russell is not working, go home. Let me know when you want to take that
Yeah,
75% off.
Don't throw good money after bad.
No, just see ya.
Yep.
Cut it
Bite
off.
the bullet.
Send him home. And then, hey, let us know when you're ready. And then we'll do a buyout.
Or you just trade him for a bunch of nobodies and some picks.
Everybody's gonna want those 2 picks.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna want, Drew. You know this.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm not giving them my picks. I don't care if it's way down the road. No matter what you get right now, nobody who's worth anywhere. I
I
mean,
think we could get Ben Simmons for him.
we could get Ben, but right now Ben ain't scoring any points, ain't doing nothing. Now LeBron may be able to help him.
What's Ben Simmons make?
30-something. Because remember he
Sure, a little
signed
bit of
that.
money.
Remember he signed that extension. But my deal is with Westbrook. To me, I'm the Laker organization. I'm sending him home and saying, look, it ain't working. We might as well try to play without you. Let's send you home. We're going to pay you. And then when you're ready to do the buyout, let us know.
Right. Well, and then they show him after the game last night, hugging all the other players, smiling on the bench. I'm like, dude, you just got beat by 15 again.
You know why he was happy? He was happy because the Lakers lost and he didn't play. And they all know that. Don't come hug me, man. You just happy because we got beat. You ain't happy that we got beat. You happy because we got beat. You ain't secretly like. I'll never forget. I never forget in the All-Star deal and 3-point shooting contest when he won the skills challenge.
Yep.
Kevin Durant loses in the 3-point shooting contest.
Yep.
He smiles and then realizes the camera's on him, stops and smiles. I'm like,
Hater.
And you think Kevin Durant didn't see that? You think he didn't hear about that?
You know he did.
And if you go from not liking to somebody not wanting to do anything with them.
Yep.
By the way, you got your Big D hat on today. Look
do.
at
We're-
you, man. Look at you.
We're
I don't know.
We're in a
we got
flux
talk
right now.
when we get to
We got a lot of
NFL
stuff-
news.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
Dude, we get to NFL news, which is what we're going to talk about. But first of all, we're going to talk about our sponsors and Collaborative Logic. If you've got any needs that you have done, any needs that you have, wow,
Yeah.
wow,
He may be gone.
yeah. Any Collaborative Logic, if any needs you got as far as commercial needs, as far as computers or anything like that, those are the people you need to talk to. Mark Long over at SRB for any engineering, surveying, or planning. Those are the people that you need to catch up and get with. Oak Grove Trucking and our guy
Where's my
Jose.
shirt?
Jose, please get
Come
this.
on.
Please get him his shirt.
I mean,
Hey,
did you get
and
him
we
a
won't be we won't be armbar fighting over it. And of course, Greg and Max Nafee at Nafco, and last but not least, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank to make things happen.
Yes, they're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC. If you have any commercial needs as far as buildings, houses, boats, cars, whatever it is that you
golf
need for
carts.
loans, you can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com.
Or come in and see 'em.
Or come in and see them. Well, nobody's here to see except Joe Horn. Kent's in there. He's busy. Kent's got his door shut. He's in there. He don't want nothing to do with.
Plan.
Hey, Randy left. We saw Randy. Can't talk to him.
Cat's away.
The cat's away. I mean,
Mice
you
will
know.
play.
But anyway, we want to thank them for their minority and black and women-owned business remote live stream sponsorship. But Drew, check it out, brother. Look what your mom hooked us up with, man.
Wow.
That's your mom, not your sister.
You just got
Your sister was the delivery.
only one.
At what? One what?
There's
No,
only
that's
one boat?
ours.
Oh,
They brought that for us.
appreciate you.
Yours. But why are you? Oh my God. See, that's a Yukon boy for you right there. That's what they do in Yukon right there. That's how they treat you. That's how they treat. That's how them Yukon. They can't win in basketball.
Oh, hey, I
can't
won.
win in football.
I
can't
won
win.
in basketball. That was the last team to win, but I did.
All right. Well, did y'all win state? Do you have a
We did
ring?
not win state.
Okay. If you don't have a ring, y'all didn't win. Stop it.
Now
I'm
you-
done. You just, man, you just be talking, don't you? You just be coming up with all kinds of nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, let's talk about your picks, Mr. 3-1 last night.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Wait a minute, what are you for the week now? What, like 15-3 or something like that? 16-3?
That's a good week. 16-4.
16-4?
Yep.
With your picks this week, it's been crazy, but you've been on fire lately, I will
The
say that.
NBA's back.
Yeah, you had a little lull there doing baseball.
Well,
but
I told you that was going to happen.
Yeah, you did.
I said that don't bet baseball at the end of the year. 'Cause
Yep.
You never know what's going to happen.
and then, of course, you got a great World Series that nobody's going to watch.
Nobody.
And guess what? That's the last thing on our show topic today.
Nobody is going to watch that unless you're a Houston Astros fan.
Unless you're a Houston Astro
I
fan.
mean, I'm going to pick Philly, but I'm secretly rooting for Houston because I do not want Philly to win anything.
No, and plus, I want Houston to win because I need to go back down to Houston to see little G, my grandson. So I'll be all happy about that, my brother.
Philly needs to lose. I can't stand the Phillies. They backdoored into the playoffs, and they ended up winning it.
Well, that's who you got picked.
I know.
Okay, all right. I mean, I'm
I
just
think
saying.
they're gonna win.
Well, you got picked to win game one.
Game one.
Yeah, you got game one.
If they
Utah.
win game one, they'll probably win it.
Yeah, Utah, Washington over 55.
Yeah, I think Utah's offense is going to be a lot, and Washington State scores a lot of points. I think Utah kind of got their groove back last week. Coming off 2 bad losses for that program, but they've still got an outside shot to make the Pac-12 championship game. So I look for them to, and they needed to get some style points. So
Yeah, they do need style. They do need
so
style
they need,
points.
they need to get themselves in the save it in top 10 so they can get a New Year's Six bowl game. And I don't know. I'd look for that game to go over. I don't really like the spread at 13, or not 13, it's 7.5.
7.5.
But that line scares me. I think it should be 13.
Well, and then of course you have University of Louisiana Lafayette and Southern Miss, 2 smaller schools.
You just got to take the over on Thursday Night Football on that. I mean, 21 points each. They should be able to get that. You'd think.
You would think, right?
Yeah. That's just.
And Southern Miss does score.
They do.
They do score.
And that's in Hattiesburg.
Yep.
So it should be a fun night
Well,
there.
That the stacks to say the no, I didn't say that.
There we
I'm sorry.
go.
I don't even know why I went there. That was terrible. That was terrible.
Just coming
My bad.
out firing.
My bad. I shouldn't have did that. My bad. I shouldn't be talking about stuff like that. We're not a political show unless it has to do with sports
Right.
only. NC State. Woo! Look at there, -13.
Yeah, they're tough. They should win that game going away. Virginia Tech's not very good. That game at night in Raleigh should be fun. Should be a fun night. It's still Vautech, but Vautech's just reeling. I think they're losers of 5 in a row.
Yeah, something like that.
The games haven't even been close in any of their matchups. They've been getting blown out.
And then Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going against the general public in this game. Everybody is still loving on Tom Brady, and I think he's cooked.
I think that team is cooked.
Yeah, and Lamar Jackson needs to get healthy. They need to win a game.
Yeah, well, and
lost
Lamar,
it.
and remember, Lamar. Hey, you turned down $255 million.
This is your time.
You turned down $255 million. Mm-hmm. But now, granted, the
general public likes the Bucks and likes the over.
well, because they like Tom Brady over
Exactly.
Lamar.
Yep.
I mean, that's what it comes down to, Drew.
Yep.
And I mean, do we feel the same way? Is that how we feel, or do we?
don't.
I mean,
I think he's done. And maybe that's dangerous, putting the fork in the goat. But I just don't think he wants it anymore. I think that. And I was listening to a guy today who was talking about how Brady knows he just got to get in the playoffs. That if he just gets in the playoffs, he can get to the Super Bowl. That team ain't going to the Super Bowl.
no, that team's not going to the
No.
Super Bowl.
They're not. No.
I don't think they're going. I really don't. But Drew, part of my thing is this. Tom Brady, you and I talked about him the other day. Mm-hmm. Tom Brady doing what he did, even though he did it for his wife, and I would have done it for my wife, and so would you, and so would them if they were able to. Mm-hmm. But you can't talk about how committed someone is when you skip a practice,
Right.
and you've got a private jet, and you
at a
don't make
wedding.
it to the walk around
You're at a wedding. Not like you were sick.
of your former owner
Yeah. With your wife.
with your wife. So I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I don't blame him. I'd be trying to work it out too, but that's just me. So anyway, Ravens,
Stayed retired
Buccaneers.
after the 7th one.
Yeah, but Drew, it's only +1.5.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a trick line. That's a line where your Brady lovers are going to be on Tom, and then I think your sharp money's probably on the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Ravens, even though they have not been able to
do-
finish in the second half.
I do like the over in that game because I think the Ravens are going to score some points, and I think Brady's going to have to throw it all over the field. So I could definitely see it going over 55.
My deal is this: how in the world can he throw it this? If he's gonna throw it 40, 45 times a game,
Mm-hmm.
how is that? I don't care if 40-something years old, unless you're taking steroids or you're taking some sort. No, seriously. Unless you're taking something
frail.
else, you cannot throw the ball that many times over a 17-game deal
Mm-hmm.
and have your arm ready for next year. There's no way.
Yeah, this is it. This is his last year.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's going to go ahead and be the Miami owner. Your mom said it's lots of feedback.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
We're trying to. Hey,
Thanks, Sable.
Sable, tell her we're working on it. That your brother is loud. Just say that.
I'm like a foot away from the mic.
I know, but when you're far away, see when you're speaking, you can see your.
Oh, am I getting close? See?
No, you're too close. It messes up. You're fine right there. Let's see. Maybe turn it more towards you. Maybe that'll help.
There we go.
How about that? Let's hear you
Right.
say something now.
Say something now.
Such an asshole. You really are. You really are an asshole. You really are.
Say something now.
No, I'm done with you now. It's over with now. NFL news. The Bears
Yeah.
trading for Robert Quinn.
Ah,
Trading Robert Quinn to the Eagles. Dude. The Eagles just got.
They did
They are now the favorites in the NFL, NFC.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, come on, man. That is a huge
It
get
is.
for them.
It's a big get.
That's a
But
big get
Dallas
for
got
them.
a big get too with their defensive lineman from the Bears,
Yeah, that's going to help. I agree.
and they strictly did that to play the Eagles, and the Eagles strictly did that to play Dallas.
To Dallas to put pressure
Yeah,
on
on
Dak.
100%.
Because when he gets happy feet. Okay, Drew, what is now you've had time to absorb, think about the game. What is your true evaluation of Dak?
Rusty. He's rusty, and I think they were. I think for his confidence, they had to bring him back. And I think he was sitting over there languishing on the sidelines, wanting to play. And the Lions weren't going to beat them. I mean, they didn't really do anything fancy. They basically ran it at him, and Dak.
Dude, they don't fumble. They fumble. They don't fumble in the end zone.
They were in trouble. But they did, and they ended up winning by 20.
Right.
But it wasn't without cost. I mean, they lost Elliott for 4 games. He's out, and I think this is a make or break for Pollard.
Now, tell us about your report, though. What do you?
So Elliott, they said hyperextended knee, same right knee that he hurt last year, and it's not looking good. I think that Jerry's sitting him, and I think it may be the end of the line for him. We'll see what Pollard does, but it's not good for Zeke to come back.
No, but Drew, to me,
and I think he was having one of his better years. Honestly,
I agree too.
He was running hard, he was blocking well,
and it was a freak accident.
Yeah,
it was freak, but that's what happens.
Yep.
When I hyperextended my knee, it was freak.
But you can also look at it like this. He had last week. He's going to sit out this week against the Bears. He'll have the bye week. That's third week. Mm-hmm. And then you're back. They'll probably sit versus the Packers because it's going to be cold up there. Mm-hmm. And then he plays the next week, if he plays at all. And that's against the Colts at home.
Yes, that's what it should be.
Yep.
But I've hyperextended my knee. It takes every bit of – well, that was back in the day.
And if it's the same knee that he hurt – again, it's the one he had ligament damage in before.
Yeah.
So it may be ligament damage. They're just not saying, but the NFL is supposed to release an injury report.
Yeah, they're. I just feel that's going to hurt the Cowboys. Who do they have as a backup running back? Now they got to go find one.
They got to go find one.
You got to go find one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because now you're going to see Pollard getting 25, 30 carries a game. I don't know. He's not a 30 carry back. So you know what that means? Now Dak's going to have to throw it 35, 40 times.
And you don't want that.
It's not good.
No, it doesn't look good for the Cowboys.
And look at the teams they've got to play coming up. They got the Titans, they got the Colts, they got the Eagles, they got the Packers. I mean, their next 5 or 6 games are against some heavy run teams.
Well, I'm excited about the Dallas, and I mean they do have a chance. And Drew, when you're
injuries are part of the game, though. I mean they got.
Well, I mean, Drew. Here you go. You got Packers next after the bye, right?
Yep.
At Green Bay.
Minnesota.
Then you got Minnesota away.
Giants.
And then you got
Giants on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then the Colts that next Sunday night.
That's a tough. That's
every one of those. I mean, sad to say, but. I mean, Green Bay might be, after the bye week, might be the worst out of those teams.
Yeah,
Green Bay, Minnesota, Giants, Indianapolis.
Well, the thing with the Packers this weekend is we're gonna find out a lot about where they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They might get blown out.
They may get blown out. Now the question is, if they get blown out, and Aaron is still talking about the coach, and we shouldn't play certain players, and blah blah blah. What about you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about your play?
Yeah, he didn't play well against the Redskins either.
He really didn't. Now, speaking of some good news, T.J. Watt.
Yep.
Coming back for the Steelers. That's going to make a whole the difference.
Yep.
With them, and that's going to help Kenny Pickett out.
Sure will, because now get more opportunity.
He's going to get a shorter field sometimes because of their defense and turnovers. So that's going to help him. Mac Jones.
Pretty funny.
Give me some input when you think. Give me something that I can, as a New England Patriot fan, that I can go, yes, Mac Jones over Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, I really can't. I mean, he did.
Because I have nothing, so I thought maybe you could.
He played for Alabama.
All their quarterbacks are terrible.
Yeah.
Lately.
Yeah.
Not Kenny Stabler, not Joe Namath. Oh. But after that.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts playing pretty well.
Jalen Hurts now, but he's an OU quarterback now. The Sooners are going to take credit.
Yeah, they will take.
They're going to take credit for Jalen Hurts, and they should,
really?
Because Lincoln Riley gets credit for Jalen Hurts. If he stays at Alabama, he's not in the NFL doing anything.
Man,
I really believe that way because
that's a lot to unpack right there.
Well, but this is why. At Alabama, he would have been behind Tua.
Yeah.
And even if he wasn't behind Tua, he wouldn't have had the requisite skills that he needed.
Right.
That Lincoln Riley gave him.
Yeah, well, and he just kind of he
was more of a runner.
Let him play.
Yep.
Let him show his other skills besides just third down quarterback.
And I think Lincoln Riley did a fantastic job of helping him, letting him
Confidence.
understand how to
Yep.
confidence. This is how you do dissecting defenses, understanding reads, how to play quarterback. Lincoln Riley
Yep.
did that for him.
He did.
Because, I mean, he went Baker, Kyler, him, now Caleb.
Yeah. And he got the number 1 quarterback in the country sitting behind him, sitting behind Caleb.
Yep. Of
Guy,
him,
the kid from OU. The
Nope.
guy who was supposed to go to OU.
They were supposed to go to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, and probably if he hadn't have got him, he may have. He knew he couldn't get Manning because Manning was going to Texas.
Right.
But do you know they told me last night what they were giving for NFL? I mean, what the SEC teams are going to be making in 2027? $100 million, Drew, per team.
Wow. Yeah, the Big Ten's what, 62 million?
62.
Yeah.
But $100 million a
lot.
team.
That's why Nebraska ain't leaving the Big Ten now.
That's why Nebraska's not leaving.
They're like, well, we'll sit at 6.
Yeah,
and
the
6,
Big 12 was what, 40 something?
Man. Yeah. Kiwi contracts are out of control.
It's stupid, man. It's really, really stupid what they're doing there.
I mean, it's
as far as
basically
I'm
free.
concerned.
Basically, it's the NFL now. I mean, it's free agency at its best. You got your TV contract. Now you're paying players, and I mean, I don't know.
I agree. It's just crazy.
I'm not one that doesn't think the players shouldn't be able to make some money, but I think that there's also a part of it that's college. I don't know.
Well,
how do you separate it?
My thing is this:
just
player,
don't
the
even
best.
have 'em go to
Well, my
school?
thing is this: the best players always gotten paid.
Right.
Always.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. You know, they just put it out in front.
Yep.
That's all it is. They've always gotten paid. So, not the crazy amount of money that they're making now, but they've always gotten paid, and
Yeah.
that's just a fact. Now that's just
true.
legal. Second thing is, what this has done is made the linemen and some of the other guys who
more
would
important.
never have gotten paid
Sure.
getting some money.
Yep.
I mean, that's all it's done. But I agree with you that we talked about, you know, what was it, a month ago, 2 months ago, we're talking about there needs to be some sort of cap
Yeah,
on
and,
it, some
and
sort
a time
of
frame
time,
that
something.
you have to have it done in, because I think it leaves some of these programs, and not your upper echelon programs, not your Alabamas, Tennessees, Ohio State, Michigans of the world. I'm talking about your
Oklahoma-
Minnesotas,
Minnesota
Oklahoma State,
States.
Iowa State, Kansas State. Just you can go down the line.
Nebraska's.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the middle of the roads, that's what.
That that they have to be well organized to do things better than the higher ranked teams, because they have the more talent.
Well, the one
So if
thing
you don't
about
know who your team is, that's what I'm getting to. You don't
Yes.
know who your team is in June, and then all of a sudden you have a wrench thrown in the system, and now you're scrambling to find another player, and ain't nobody want to go to Nebraska in the middle of the winter.
No,
you got to
who?
sign them guys in April.
Yeah, you got to sign them in April when it's warm. It's true. It's true.
I mean,
Unless they're from Nebraska
correct.
or from
And how much
Wisconsin or
how
from
much talent is coming out of Omaha and Lincoln?
or Wisconsin or Iowa or it's just not happening. Those are farm boys.
So
Those
I don't
are
know.
farm boys. is what they are.
That's my thought process. I think they're going to have to tweak it. It's a new thing. It's going to get tweaked.
I agree 100%. And I want to remind everybody where we are today. We're coming to you from YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank that make things happen.
Yes, they are an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC. You can come in and contact them, or you can go online to pre-qualify at www.ynbok.com. That's
I didn't see 'em.
www.ynbok.com. And here are all the branches that you can go to. Now, of course, right now we're at 401 Elm here in Yukon, but you can go to the YNB East on the Parkway. You can go on the one in Mustang. You go on the one, I don't know, is that, okay, so they're calling the one east on the Parkway,
Mm-hmm.
I mean east, but the one west is Parkway.
Right.
But it's Garth
What
Brooks
they call
Boulevard.
Peoples?
It's just Peoples.
Just Peoples.
YNB Peoples.
Got it.
Yeah,
Go
YNB
see Eddie.
Peoples. Yeah. Please go see Eddie.
Yeah, he's lonely down
Yeah,
there.
lonely. Go see the man.
We may have to do a show from Peoples. Go see Eddie.
Yeah, you know what? And that is the bank that I go to, so yeah, I don't have any problem with that.
Right, we can
because
do
it's
that.
closer to me. So yeah, we can go by there.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask your mama.
Yep.
Because she
Yeah.
likes us coming here. She likes seeing her son.
See her grandbaby. She has maybe gets a chance to see her grandbabies every once.
Hey, when are we going to bring them on? Well, they're in school at 2 o'clock, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, you know what we'll be
Christmas
doing
break.
this summer?
Yep.
And Christmas. We can do those. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. And then, by the way, my younger kids, they talked me into doing a basketball camp. So what's it, the 22nd and 23rd of December, that Thursday and Friday, they talked me into doing a camp.
Old Million may have to do that.
So I'm like, what are you out there? Like, Coach, they go, what else do you have to do? You don't have a life? I'm like, I have a life. They go, no, we're your life. You have nothing else to do. I'm like, wow.
May seem that way.
Okay. I said, yeah, I got other stuff to do. And they're like what? And their moms or dads are looking at me like, don't you dare answer that question. And I'm just laughing. Okay. We got to talk a little bit about some baseball that's going to be coming up, Drew. I know you're excited. Yeah, we have to talk about stuff, man. We got to talk about baseball, bro. I mean, don't we?
I don't know. I mean, we can. I think
it's coming. It's Friday. You know what? We'll talk about it tomorrow.
It's still the World Series.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll talk about it tomorrow since it will be game day.
If I'm forced into talking about it, at least let them be playing that night.
Well, okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about some hockey.
We may be the only ones talking about it.
Yeah, we're going to be the only ones talking about it. Oh, Jim, yeah, there's other people. Last night, the scores, the Rangers and the Islanders. I bet that is a nasty.
Oh, yeah.
They don't like each other at all, Drew. I can promise you that. Rangers, Islanders, 3-0. Islanders took care of business.
The Blues lost last night.
Yeah, the Blues, which I like the St. Louis Blues a lot. I really do. And then, of course, the Lightning.
Lightning are tough.
And the Ducks.
Yeah.
And it just amazes me they're the Ducks. I mean, did they take the movie from
They did.
the name from the movie? Is that what they did?
The movie took it from the
Or the movie
team,
took
right?
it from them? Because every time I think about it, I think
They're
the
still the Anaheim Ducks.
yes,
Right?
yes. But
See, in Anaheim, nobody in Anaheim ever wins anything.
that's
ever.
why they leave.
Yeah. I mean, it's like getting sent to El Reno.
Ooh. Okay, that's a Yukon boy saying that, people. That's him.
I said it.
I'm Oklahoma City boy. I haven't said. I didn't say
I mean, it's like being
anything about
city,
that.
but you got to play in El Reno. Oh my God. Dark gym, lights don't work.
Oh my God, they've upgraded stuff since we played, Drew. Okay, they've upgraded stuff. That's what I'm gonna go with.
I had a bad experience at that. I digress.
I didn't. I've never lost there to them or playing in the playoffs. So I had zero issues.
Jason Lobb got me at the buzzer out there.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just checking because you know how you are. You know, we know, right?
Right.
And college football tonight. Man, Virginia Tech, NC State, we talked about that. You're taking minus 13, right?
Minus 13.
Then Utah, Washington State. Dude, Utah, if they don't murder them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why the line is a little tricky because it's 7.5, which you would think it would be 13.
Yeah, you would think it'd be 13 after Utah.
So I'm just going to play the over.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that line at all. And then Louisiana, of course.
That's just one to put on the side TV.
You know what? It's ESPN2. Why not? You know,
a little action.
FS1. If you had the 3 games to watch, which one would you actually going to watch?
Utah, Washington State.
Yeah, me too.
Because NC State's going to blow Virginia Tech out.
Yeah, that's not going to be that good of a game. I agree with you.
Washington State can make that thing interesting for a little backdoor cover.
Yeah, and then, of course, man, I don't.
Got a decent NBA slate tonight. It's only 4 games.
Right, that's what we're doing. 4 games we're going to go over. Clippers, Thunders. Clippers 2-2. Thunder 1-3. Now the question is, do we believe that they'll be without the big 3 tonight? If they're out without the big 3 tonight,
well, we know Morris and Kawhi's not playing.
we think
It says in an article that
they said that, and
they're
they said
back in L.A.
and the article said that the SGA wasn't going to play yesterday too.
Where are they hiding them out at the Skirvin, in the piano bar?
You can hide out in the piano bar.
You can.
We've hid out before in the corner over there.
That's a scary line. That just tells me right there that they're not playing. Vegas knows more than we do. It's only 6.
There's only 6.
They should be able to roll out of bed and be favored by 6.
You would
with
think.
all the talent they got on the floor.
Yep.
That tells me 2 guys are in L.A. and one of them is a game time decision.
And the game time decision guy will play.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
so too. And he's from here.
He's from here. Because a lot of people the other night, Tuesday night,
just came to watch him play.
Yeah, they were like, Paul George is not playing, and I'm like, no. They're like, oh.
Yeah. We've talked about that.
And they were
before.
Thunder fans,
Yeah.
because they wanted to see him, and because they're like, because he didn't leave on his own. I go, it wasn't really Paul George's. I mean, it was, but the Thunder are like, I'm getting 4 first-round picks for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're going.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. Mavs, Nets.
God, the Nets are a dumpster fire.
They are crazy dumpster fire, bro. It's terrible.
Are they going to lose back-to-back? And that's not one you want to try to win one against the Mavs.
Man.
And Luka always tries to show out when they play on national TV and against other great players.
Yeah.
I think the Mavs are the better team.
And I'm going to tell you what, Kevin Durant was missing so many easy shots last night.
He
got frustrated. He got frustrated. Those are shots he normally makes. But he was missing a lot of the
But their supporting cast is struggling. I understand the Lakers supporting cast struggling. They struggle. They just suck. But the Nets supporting cast is
Patty
pretty good.
Mills,
Yeah, I mean, they got some shooters, some guys who can play.
But Patty Mills, to me,
he's old.
He was never a dependable shooter to me.
No.
Because with the Spurs, when he was hot, but he could shoot you out because
he lights you up at St. Mary's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. He did. He definitely did. I can't say he didn't do that. Grizzlies 3-1 against the Kings.
God, you look for the Kings.
0-3.
0-4. They're gonna be 0-4.
Oh, they're. What you're saying is there's not a chance.
No. In fact, I didn't see that one up last night when I got you my pick. So let's just see what that.
See what that line is.
Yeah, it can't be. I bet it's every bit of 8.
You got to give him some love. It's a possibility, right?
Well,
no. No.
Well,
okay.
It's only a short line too. It's only 2.
2. So that game that means the
out.
Grizzlies. Somebody's not playing for the Grizz.
They gotta have somebody out.
They've got to. That's exactly what that has to be, because there's no way that. But they are playing in Sacramento. Mm-hmm. So, and the Grizz played last night, didn't they? Yeah, they played last night.
They did.
So that probably has a lot to do with it. Let me see. NBA scores last night.
No, they didn't play.
The Grizzlies did not play last night.
Last game they played the Nets. And Morant
so everybody should be playing then. That's crazy for nobody to be playing, for them to miss that game. If nobody played, so
so I'll stay away from that game.
Yeah, Heat and GSW.
That's a good game right there. Heat coming off a back-to-back.
Yep, at Golden State.
So now they travel to Golden State.
What is the lines on that one?
Golden State is, I believe, a 4.5-point favorite.
Well, because Golden State is
6.5.
6.5?
That's a big line.
That's
because they got in late. The Heat probably didn't get in until 3, 4 in the morning out of Portland. Golden State just got blown out. I don't know, boy. I'd probably be.
Well, Klay Thompson, he's back, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to avenge it. Okay, that makes sense. GSW at home, 2-2. They're not looking to go 2-3
or lose back-to-back games.
or lose back. And doing that tenure, Steph's tenure. Well, we won't count. No, we won't count the year that Klay was hurt.
Yeah.
When they got what, they had the number 2 overall pick or whatever, and they were horrible. They were losing a bunch of games then. When Steph was playing, they were losing. And whoever has the Lakers pick this year, they've got to be really happy.
Yeah.
They've got to be really excited about what the Lakers are not doing.
Yep.
So they've got to be excited about that. So, okay, so we're taking the Thunder and the under. You're taking the Thunder, the points, and the under, right?
Yeah.
Then you're taking the Mavs.
Lay of the 2.
You're taking the over.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay the 2 with the Mavs.
You're not doing the over under?
Probably not. Who knows where you're gonna get out of the Mets?
Yep. The JETS Mets.
Nets. I mean, what is it with that? Brooklyn,
I don't know.
New York, Jets.
I don't know what it is with that, with the 4 letters.
Terrible.
All of them with the 4 letters are terrible. Well, the Jets are doing pretty good this year. Grizzlies, Kings.
I'm gonna take the Grizz. They're a better team.
Yep.
Unless somebody's just out that they're not saying. I mean, the Kings aren't very good.
No, the Kings are not very good, but
Morant's gonna abuse Fox.
Yeah, but you know what though? Man, I love DeAndre Fox.
He's good. Fast.
Ooh, he's fast. Man, he's quick. He just was unstoppable in college. And I will say this, by the way, speaking of fast, John Wall played good the other night.
Mm-hmm. That's a big key for them, too.
I saw him. I was like, man, okay. So I have zero problem with John taking his buyout
right.
of what's it, 75% of $48 million whatever that is.
Like 36 million.
Is it 36 million?
Mm-hmm.
And then he turns around and gets 30 million.
48 divided by 4s.
Okay. Well, anyway, he got 38 million. Then he got a 2-year, $30 million deal.
Yeah.
So he
How's he
basically got his money back.
How's he doing?
And, well, that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't Westbrook do the exact same thing? Because Westbrook could have been bought out for the same thing and got the same kind of deal and probably a little bit more because he's better than John Wall.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, he's better than John Wall. Yeah, he's better than John Wall. He's still.
We get that on tape?
Yeah, no, he is because,
it
listen,
back.
Russell does what? He's never been able to shoot, ever. Oklahoma City, Houston, Washington, Lakers. Never been able to shoot. Been saying that since he got here. Second thing is, he's not a smart player. Oklahoma City, Houston, Washington,
Right.
LA. Third thing, he's got terrible hands. Oklahoma City, Houston, Washington, Lakers.
So are you proving my point? Or
But the thing is this that he has an unstoppable motor.
Yep.
And put on the right team where he can go coast to coast and he can flap it down the court, he's better than John Wall.
Okay.
But smarter, no. Better ball handler, no. Shooter, no. But overall, I would probably take John Wall because I know what kind of player Westbrook is. But if you're on a team that is losing, you'd want a person like Westbrook because he's going to put fans in the stands.
Yeah. That's true.
That's what he's going to do. Okay, so to me, you got to give him his props when that, even though he's just not very smart. I still can't get over the 2-for-1. I can't. Oh, the guy tried to explain that to me last night.
What? You're winning.
He goes, "Well, it's 2-for-1. He should have made." I go, "The only shot you take in that situation is a dunk or a wide open backdoor layup." He took a 18-foot jump shot,
Yeah, bad
and he
one.
can't shoot.
A bad one, too.
I said, and he can't shoot. So how is a 2-for-1 good?
It's not. Unless you're losing.
Unless you're losing. So anyway, I told the dude, I looked at him, I was like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, don't talk about
Don't talk to
basketball.
me, man. Don't talk basketball to me. So that being said, I appreciate you, Drew. Let's go
Yeah.
over your picks
Yep.
for the HuskerDrewPicks.com.
Yep.
Go Oklahoma State. Go Orange and Black.
Yep.
Utah, Washington.
Over 55.
Yes, sir. UL Lafayette and Southern
Miss.
Miss.
Just take the over.
You'll take the over. You're not
will.
going to do the spread?
No, I don't really know much about those two teams.
Okay,
That's more one just to see out of the corner of your eye.
And then NC State, they should kill them.
Yep.
Should.
Yep.
Should.
Should.
And then, of course, the Ravens.
Going
Are we
again-
even going to
going
watch the
again.
game tonight?
I ain't gonna watch.
Well, I'm going to watch. Well, you know what, Drew? I won't be able to watch the game at all.
Right.
Well,
Oh,
because I'm going to be at the Thunder game because I got to do my show after the storm. After that, so I won't be able to watch it.
Pull it up on your phone.
Yeah, I can't. While I'm trying to dissect the game,
That's true.
I can't do that. I'll leave that up to you to give me the highlights, or I can watch YouTube and see the highlights. But because my show comes on directly after, so I'm on about 10:30. Excuse me, after the game with that. So that being said, anything else you want to talk about, big boy?
Man, I think we're just looking forward to the weekend. There's a lot of good football. It's kind of a prove-it weekend for a lot of college teams. There's some sneaky matchups in the NFL. You got the NBA going and World Series. I mean, 'tis the season.
Yeah, we got NBA, we got the World Series, you got college football. Something we did not talk about, which we will tomorrow in detail, is the Big 12. Who's playing who, what the odds are.
A couple of good early
Yep.
games in the Big 12.
And then we'll break down, we'll have your picks
Yep.
for the weekends for Saturday and Sunday.
I've been doing
we
my
have-
homework.
I
We're
know.
looking good here.
Yeah, because look, I've got a whole thing in here for you. That's, where's it at? It's on my desk. It's got Drew's picks. There's just Drew's picks right there, tomorrow's picks. I've
There
got
it
that
is.
in there for you.
Here we go.
So you'll be ready to go. But anyway, we've got a
Give you
full
some
slate of
names in
games.
The Big 10, the Big 12. There's lots of out-of-conference games, both those.
Well, the Big 12, other than other than OSU and Kansas State, I mean, OU, well, let's see. Let's pull it up and see who.
TCU, West Virginia, that'll be a high-scoring game. That Texas Tech Baylor will be a good game.
Yeah, Ohio State, Penn State should be good. OU, OSU, Kentucky, Tennessee.
That's gonna be your game.
Yep. So we do have those games
Georgia, Florida's a
available
good
up.
game.
Georgia, Florida, Michigan State, Michigan.
Yeah.
A rivalry. I mean, in-state games are always close. I tell people all day long, you can't I mean, it just happens. You
Yeah,
can't.
Michigan
you can't,
State snuck Michigan the last couple of years. So
Yeah, they have.
I look
I
for
don't think. I
Michigan,
don't
but
think. Yeah, I look for
Michigan State's they're in a world of hurt up there.
Yeah, Big 12, OU versus Iowa State. OU should get that one. Agreed?
I don't like it at all.
Well, I know you don't like it, but I'm saying they should get them. OU should get them.
Oh, Iowa State has a sneaky way in Ames, early morning game, sleepy crowd. It's probably going to be cold, windy.
I know I don't.
Iowa State rushes 3 and drops 8, and OU does not run the football. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But the Baylor Texas Tech, you kind of like that one, a sneaky game, don't you like it?
That game's going over.
Yeah.
Over 62.
Well, I'll be watching. I'll be over Kimberly's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going over. I'll be at Santa Fe, so I'm hitting Randy and them. We're going over their house. So I'll watch the OSU
Thanks for the invite.
game. I just
weeks
got
in a row.
invited yesterday.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
I just got invited yesterday.
Hey, I got it. I'm about to ship mine at the house. Don't worry about
Oh my God, dude! I just got invited yesterday.
it. It's all right.
Boy, you just don't ever stop. you never stop. Well, what you doing tonight? You working tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, Mama's coming
Mom's
home.
coming home. Pick her
What,
up
is she
from the
getting home?
airport.
Oh, you picking her up?
7:45.
Oh, okay. The girl's gonna be with you, or is it bedtime?
Daddy daycare was a success.
Daddy
We had a good
daycare.
time.
Well, they had a great time at the game. I know that.
We did. We had a good time.
Yeah, Uncle Matt with the arm bar and the save for the 2 T-shirts. They got it like that.
Yeah.
No doubt about
A
that.
little wrestling.
By the way, Randy and Kimberly, thank you for the exhibition here.
Yeah. That was a nice reenactment.
That was too bad the camera you couldn't get it all. You saw it. I was like, what's going on? Like, oh wow. Okay. That was good though. That was very good. Thank you for that little entertainment. And then thank you, Carolyn and Sable. We appreciate the candy.
Yep.
Everybody, they hooked us up right here. Not just me, Drew, but us. You know, once again, he's getting his feelers all hurt.
did.
So whatever, dude.
Not getting invited to football games. Don't get candy. I mean,
Dude, you got it. You know what? Oh, by the way, who gave you tickets to the basketball game?
you did.
Okay, then. So then why are you on me about stuff? I'll hook a brother up, and this is what I deal with.
Yep. We had a good time.
Okay. Anyway, I want to thank all the people, everybody at YNB today for their support and their help getting everything set up, having stuff ready for us to come out. And once again, we are at YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank to make things happen.
Yes, they do. And once again, here are all the locations that you can go to. They are an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. And then here are all the locations. If you want to go visit, you can go at the one where we're at currently, the main bank, 401 Elm. You can go to the one YNB East at 235 South Yukon Parkway. Didn't that used to be Mustang Road? I guess you can't have Mustang Road going through Yukon, can you?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Right by the high school, by the way. Yeah, no, that can't happen.
That won't happen.
That won't happen. Of course, then you have YNB in Mustang. Of course, I gave all the phone numbers there. You got 218 North Mustang Road. You can do the YNB Parkway, which is on Garth Brooks Boulevard, just south of I-40 and Garth Brooks Boulevard. You can see the sign right there to the left.
Right next to Louis.
Right across from Louis. Yeah, Randy.
Yep.
Randy Wright, you know where Louis is, don't you?
Huh. Weird.
And then, of course, YNB Peoples on 23rd Street.
Or come in and see him.
You know he's
Come on
gonna get us. Oh, you want to go? Carolyn doesn't want them coming in and see him. She's busy.
She might.
She's busy. She said she was too busy. Hey, go in, come in and see Sable.
Yeah.
Harass Sable. That's what we want to do. Harass Sable a little bit. Everybody else is very nice. All right. By the way, Hogan wants his shirt.
I know. It's a vision quest.
Oh, you hear that, Sable? It's a vision quest. I'm just saying. I got
I
it. He
think
got his
Faith
shirt.
has it hidden somewhere.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep.
Well, they'll get her shirt. We got shirts for them coming at the basketball camp. I have them made up for her. So.
Yep.
That being said, anything else, bro?
HuskerDuPicks.com. Go Big Red.
He irritates me with that. Irritates me. I want to thank everybody for watching this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Everybody be safe.